Lou, thank you for joining me for this wonderful take-up of these problems right here. So what we're doing is we're taking standard form, which can be a big number or small number, and we're going to change it to a scientific notation with an exponent. Something to remember about each of these problems is there can only be one. So there can only be one number in front of a decimal when you're creating scientific notation. I'm going to do the first one. This is a big number, and we're going to write it in scientific notation. I think it's helpful to almost put like a imaginary decimal here and like an imaginary zero there. Now what you're going to do is this decimal needs to move so that there can only be one. We're going to move it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember how many times you moved it, because when you write your answer, that's going to be your exponent. 4.6 times 10. And then put your exponent here. It's going to be positive 7. Anytime you move to the left, it's going to be positive. 4.6 times 10 to the 7. Let's do the next one. This is a small number that we're going to write in scientific notation. Remember, there can only be one. So we'll take this decimal and move it 1, 2, 3, 4. Until there's only one number in front of the decimal, and we did that 4 times. So I'll rewrite this as 5.3 times 10, base of 10, to a negative 4. When I'm taking a small number and I'm making it into scientific notation representation, then I'm moving to the right, and so it will be negative. This is our answer. Let's do the next one. Then the next one, we're doing big number, and we're changing it to scientific notation. Put an imaginary decimal and a 0 there. It helps, I promise. Now let's take it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There can only be one in front. 9. Remember that number, how many times you moved it. 5.72 times 10 to the 9. It's positive because it's a big number and I moved to the left. Here's our last problem. Okay, this is a very small number, and instead of having a small number, we want to write it in an easy way called scientific notation. Let's take this decimal and move it until there's only one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4.4 times 10. This is a small number that we're making into scientific notation, so we have to use negative. And it moved 9 spaces, so we put negative 9. These are your answers, and it looks good to me. Don't forget, there can only be one.